Hi, welcome. We are going to continue Planet Crafter and see how far we can get. And we'll see how it goes. Here's hoping my left-right isn't too screwed up. I don't know why it would be screwed up, but I imagine it can happen. Okay. Very weird. One of the channels is screwed and the other one is not. But we'll move on from that swiftly. And make sure that I can freaking hear myself so I don't end up shouting. And there we go. Okay. Crafting explosives because I need them for something. Yes, flower spreader. I need fertilizer. For fertilizer, 2 eggplants, 3 algae, and sulfur. Okay. Three algae, 2 eggplants, and sulfur. There we go. And up we go. Cool. I also probably should build another algae generator, but we'll see. Super alloy, 2 more waters, 1 magnesium. Okay, so I've heard of a mythical. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. A mythical thing, and it's called one. Okay, and after this I'm gonna try not use nearly as much of the other things that I have, but I want to move this thing as well while I'm at it. I like the ore extractor. It is an incredibly convenient space, but I need to put it somewhere between these because I really want to get a stable source of aluminium. And I believe if I put it here, I'll probably get, in the aluminium field, probably able to get a stable aluminium source. Ooh, those veins are cool. Okay, here we go. And there we go. Bam. Okay. Cool. And now cool. And now we drop this in. And really kick it inside. This is almost depressive. Like seeing what it does, just like, oh my god. Cool. We need a fertilizer, which is going to need 2 eggplants and all the other stuff. Two eggplants, 3 algae, 1 sulfur. And there we go. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you need a lot of algae. Like, they're pretty good at shifting around like resources, and you need a lot of algae. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to build one of those in the Iridium cave as well. It's like I can pick up most of the other random stuff, but ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Like, I approve this. But not gonna lie, these the little twitches it's doing as it's growing, that's hurting my head. Like, a lot. Anyways. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna be shelving this. Okay. Food grower, aluminum, iron. I'm gonna get another one of these. Look, I don't think there's any single solitary damn reason not to. And I'll stick some beans on there. That way, I maintain my supply of beans. Even if it's like pain. Shouldn't I just do another 2? Yeah, yeah. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Anyways, talking about happy stuff. Planet crafting, fantastic. I'm gonna leave this down. I need this to go faster, but it's not going to. I need another O2 capsule and I need water. So let's go find some cobalt, shall we? Cobalt. Cobalt. And that's about it. Okay, cool. We're gonna go on a mission to the other side because I want to go through those plateaus and I would like to grab whatever's inside that ship, and then there's a cave there somewhere that I've discovered in the same desert. So I'm basically there somewhere that I want to be exploring. And I feel like that other golden chest I found was here somewhere. Okay, lucky me. But okay. Mapsing satellite, yes. Cool. Let's go launch it. You know what would be nice? Would be like a walkthrough. Yeah. Yes, this is pretty. Anyways, back to our launch that we were busy orchestrating. Cool. And T2. Nice. Go. By the way, this is like real life. This would be 100%. This is death. Like, that's it. Done. You're done. Like, you don't want to be that close to those freaking fumes, my friend. They're not good for you. Okay. O2 is pretty high. Thanks to those 2 flower spreaders. Have I got 2 up? I think I've only got 1 up. I feel like I haven't done the second one. Yeah, fertilizer. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for the eggplant. My eggplant emoji to mature. Yes, that was creepy. I know. Okay. I guess that's a map. But I wonder. But either way, the map's kind of cool. Yeah, it's Sulphur Falls. Oh no, they did this. You think they just... They probably take a snapshot, don't they? Yeah, it's where those little rocks are. No, I see there's a path to the left down there, and here, and here. There's some places I'm looking to. Then gonna put this there. And I'll put this down. Get some fertilizer. Because I want a second one. And I want to go hard with the flowers. Because they're nice. And I'll put them down. There we go. Okay, just stick it there. Go into here. Supercharge that oxygen generation. And then O2 is moving substantially. You'll see O2 and biomass moving solidly now. Yeah, there you go. Moving solidly. And O2 is flying. Of course, it's possible billion, quadrillion. But not bad at all. Cool. And put this in. Nom nom nom. Okay, I think we're prepped. Ooh. Okay. Slap that down. Grab this, smack that down. I don't know that any of this is necessarily helpful to me. Like, the wrecks are almost more helpful than anything else. And what I want to take back from this trip is super alloy primarily, and uranium. And that's what I want. I think everything else I'm gonna bring back. Okay. It's fine. I'll know it's here. We can come back if it's here. Bam, 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 and over here, bam. I don't need this much fabric, but I'm gonna want it later. Give me a sec, guys. Need to figure out something. Oh, motherfucker, really? People do this. So, I have a rant. Completely unrelated to gaming and everything. I'm sure no one's even gonna watch it. When people use shit that they shouldn't use, and they get pissy when it doesn't fucking work. I've got an Angular project. It's a work project. In Angular, you use something called nd-model as an attribute on the HTML in order to tell Angular, hey, I need you to do some stuff with this. Specifics don't matter. One thing's called dog.paw, dog.rightpaw, dog.backleft-paw, dog.backrightpaw. They're running automated tests using dog.paw as opposed to the input's location, the input's text, the input's label, all that shit. No, what we'll do is we'll match it to the ng model. Underlying language implementations, stuff that can change with versioning, stuff that can change with completely non-breaking changes, now are breaking. Why? Because no one sat down and went, hey, maybe we should add IDs to this. No, that'd be crazy. Who wants to add IDs? Nah, we don't have IDs. And like, my gosh, is it frustrating when people do things like this. Like, yes, I know there's nobody here. Yes, I know I'm ranting to the void. Go away. I'm aware. But still, the fact remains. Like, please stop doing weird, janky BS in order to get, like, hacky stuff to work. It's a terrible idea. Never works. It never works out well. Nothing good ever comes from it, has ever come from it, could ever come from it, would ever come from it, should ever come from it, or could even possibly come from it. Stop it. Bad. Bad devs. Freaking spruce bottle. Psst, psst. Bad. Bad dev. Good devs don't do this. Sit there with spray bottle. But I don't need to get the attribute access. Bad. But the accessor. I said bad. I'm like, but I like water. Okay, that was about to get dark, so I'm gonna stop here. But I assume it's obvious my feeling on this, yes? Like, it's incredibly frustrating when people do dumb stuff and they're like, oh, but it's now all broken. It's like, why would you use a language implementation feature and misuse it? Like people in browsers, right? They do the same rubbish. They'll use like browser.secret.special.restricted and then overwrite it with their own garbage thing and then be like, oh, but now because Mozilla changed their API and I no longer can overwrite browser.secret.restricted.overwrite.deprecated overwritable thing, now it no longer works. It's like, yeah, they told you it's no longer gonna work. They've been doing that. They warned you like 6 months ago. Oh, but I want to do that. And it's extra frustrating when you're one of the people that has to, like, clean up on it. It's like, why did no one it takes 30 seconds to just add IDs, or to be like, hey, could you add IDs to these fields so I can do testing on them properly? And when people push back, you'd be like, bruh, it's IDs, you need that to test. Are you telling me to test without IDs? And the person would be like, no, 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 no one would say that, we're not crazy. This is so simple. But no. No, we're special. We know better. Man, if I had a freaking nickel every time a dev thought they knew gosh darn better than to do things the way everyone else literally does them for a reason. Because everyone's like, oh, but I know better because I'm super duper coder extraordinaire. And you're like, oh my god, not another one of these idiots. Every single time without fail, I've had a dev that I've worked with that's pulled that stuff. I can guarantee you the thought in my head is not, oh, another super coder. It's, followed by lots of internal cussing, and finally, nah, I'm gonna have to clean up after this dumbass. Because, frankly, you will. Because that's what happens every frickin' time. Every single time. Every single time. Without fail, without pause, without rest, without even so much as a guilty frickin' conscience. Hey, just go do it. Anyways, moving on. So the ore extractor contributes to heat and pressure, eh? So effectively, if I build more of those, I pretty much kill two birds with like one stone. I'm pretty good at that. Because heat's currently lagging behind, I think. Maybe? I don't know anymore. T3 heater, far away. Next unlock. And we're about halfway there. Which will mean the legs have formed. You got algae generator T2. Should be a fair amount of oxygen. Damn it, Bobby. Give me a sec. I'm gonna build another locker and use it for like the harvested plants. Just gonna be careful because you can more or less completely close off the corridor like this if you're not careful, but I think it'll be good. This way I get finished products out of my bluety hair, and I get to keep the stuff I actually need in a place where I can get to it. Also, mental note, only have 2 osmium, gonna have to do a run soon. But I don't think it's a problem. The osmium cave should be defrosted completely by now. Lots of iridium rods, lots of uranium, got a lot of super alloy. Yeah, we can pretty much just make another one of these and drop it in the iridium mine. That way we get a lot of iridium. Okay. 350, 2717. 2 bioplastic, I got that. I need fertilizer, magnesium, and 2 super alloys. And I probably need to grab water. And then for the fertilizer, I'm gonna need algae. Algae as a... in the parlance, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually shocked it's gotten higher than my other game. Like, I've in a much shorter period of time gotten a lot higher. But I think I'm gonna slow down because I'm missing... like, there's a few things I haven't found. What is that ring? I haven't noticed that before. Yeah, I haven't explored that side very much. I've gone heavy, like, there, and a little bit back to the right, but that ring... I've not noticed that ring before. And, I think there's more in that desert as well, probably. Actually, let's see. Because I'm sure I found a golden chest here somewhere. So I want to just take a quick peep and see if I can find it again. Because if I can, I think that'll be pretty convenient. And let's charge up. By the way, it drove me crazy. Like, it's like side rant, but I was watching the dev play this game. Oh my gosh, the guy just dies. He just lets himself die. He's like, ah, it's fine, I'll just die and go back to base. I'm like, whew, boy. That is a frustrating sensation to watch as somebody plays the game in hardcore. It's like, screw you, coward. You coward. The loser's way out. You must play the suffering and the pain that is your life. The thing is, I know I didn't search it. That odd. That. I have the test engineer being like, you're killing me, man. And here I'm lucky that nobody's watching the stream. Like, weren't you texting me? Oh, gosh. Like, you know, I wasn't online. Oh, Iridium. Nice. But I have so much Iridium, I really don't think I need more. What I want is that golden chest that my instincts say I hear somebody. And I friggin' know that I am right. It is hidden under a rock somewhere. I am sure of it. I say under a rock because, well, everything is hidden under a rock in this game. Where under a rock? I have no idea. Like, I'm sure I'll come across it the same way I do the rest, which is just like you run around and then suddenly you're like, oh, it's a chest. Gotta keep an eye open. But I don't think knowing that they're existing, like that it exists, so that you're keeping an eye open for something is harmful. Like that looks exactly like that's where you would tuck a chest. Okay, I got this. Really don't have any Iridium shortage, but really could use some other thing. By the way, did some reading. Yeah, you need a fusion cell, which unlocks and yeah. I guess that's one of the big pains in the ass of doing Angular, is it overrides stuff and uses Angular components for freaking everything. Which, I mean, I'm sure it sounds good. Sounds being the operative word. You'll notice I'm not saying it is good, I'm saying it sounds good. Which is an incredibly important distinction. Because almost universally, anytime something sounds good, it's probably not good. It's a bold idea. There we go, that's a good way to phrase it. It's a bold idea. Which is to say it's really not a good one. By the way, I really like this. I like the feeling that you can look out over it. You know? I think it's pretty cool. T1 fit. Oh man, that'd be a pain. Oh, having to do this whole thing would be a pain. Whatever. Moving on. I'm gonna need sulfur. I have a feeling sulfur is gonna be in short supply soon enough. I don't know about osmium, but I have sufficient sulfur is gonna be. But anyways, a good game doesn't leave you hanging. Let's go. We got fertilizer. Bioplastic nuggets, magnesium, super alloy. And is that everything? Yeah. Let's go. Pretty sure I have the power to support it. I'm pretty sure soon I'm gonna need more, but you know, for now. For now, I think I'm good. Seven, 17. I guess that'd be the cool part about doing this, like if you did it in real life. Like in reality, yeah, there's no fear that there's stuff in this water. I know that for a fact, because I freaking terraformed it. Nothing is alive that you haven't introduced, so it's pretty safe planet, but I guess that's that existential fear, you know. It's a scenario which you're meant to have complete control over, and somehow you don't. And that's where the terror comes in. Okay, well the oxygen's going up pretty fast. For heat and pressure, I think just more of these. Iridium rod, 2 osmium, super alloy. I guess that's enough to build 2 of them. I'm gonna go check on the one I put down. I put it down here somewhere. I make like a beacon, like a resource beacon. But I think it's obvious enough that I don't think I'll need to worry. You know what would have been a cool thing for them to do? Is get it so that those cracks form as the water does. So like it basically looks like the water is sinking into the cracks, you know? Yeah, I mean, generally I could just hold this back. See, I know there's somewhere there, and I want to look around here, but I also want to look in the Iridium cave. And the sulfur streams. So I think I'm going to set up a drill in the Iridium cave and the sulfur streams. I think that'll be good. Yeah, I think that'll work. If I forget... What was the advice I saw? Like, water is not important and you don't need it in this game until you do, and then you need it. Like, you don't need it till you need it, and then you really need it. Quick little... More extractor here. Maybe a little bit deeper in the cave, just, you know, deep enough to be like, you're absolutely in the cave. There we go, it tells you. And I would love to get to the osmium cave, but the irony is I even frickin' know where it is, but I can't get there. Which is a bit of a pain, I will confess. And I'm pretty sure this is where you get sulfur. Now where's my little mud hut? Yeah, here. Now seeing as that's the cave, I'm gonna be coming out here. Aluminium and titanium, okay, that's... We can pretty much pick that up anyway, yeah. It's aluminium, it's titanium. And I feel like it should give you some indication of where you want to be going. So kind of here. That way you kind of run up and around. There you go. And you like ping. Oh, it's the sulfur mine. Okay. Cool. Nice. Also, hello viewer. Where was I? Yeah, placing on the miners. I want to find either a chest. I want to explore for a chest, or I want to spend a bit of time looking for some other things. I think if if I were hiding a chest, I would probably hide it somewhere in there. Because that's scary and it's big. Also, to the random person who's sitting here, feel free to say hi. I'm gonna type something out quick. Give me a second. And yeah, I guess what you can expect is me talking about games and or randomly ranting about IT. But then again, I feel like none of the problems that I rant about are ever unique. Like, you always have someone that thinks they know better, you know? Like, everyone, every industry everywhere has some guy that gets some freaking bright idea Johnny that's like, hey guys, I came up with a new idea. It's like, oh shit, no Johnny, no, stop coming up with ideas. I did this thing and everything's broken. It works perfectly. Like, oh man, I would have given a lot for you to speak to. Wait, what? There's super hourly? Okay, that's kind of cool. It's like, yeah, I would have given up a lot for you to speak to us first before you came up with your brilliant idea, Johnny. Because now I gotta fix it. And there's nothing quite as frustrating in terms of like your professional job as having to spend most of your day unwinding other people's stuff ups. That's a bit of a... it's a frustrating career. And I say this having done enough to have some experience there, you know? Like, when you're that guy they call because Bob broke the system, and it's like, I broke the system. What did you do? I don't know. It's just broke. It's like, God damn it, Bob. Every frickin' time. I rimraffed the server. Ah, okay. But then again, I've been that guy as much as not, where I think I actually give... Oh, this is interesting. I've not been here before. Oh, this is the osmium cave. An osmium cave? An osmium cave. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, let's sort. LG is renewable, so let's drop that first. I have an Iridium mine, don't need that. And iron, don't need that. Because I very much want this. I want the sulfur. I absolutely want the fertilizer. I want the super alloy, and I want that flour. So I'm going to drop this and this. And I also want... I want that seed and I want the fabric. But I'll take the fabric. Okay, I think this is the osmium cave. At least one of them. But I've never seen this cave before. Okay, that's pretty cool. And it is filled with osmium. Which tells me I should stop being a moron and start picking up osmium. Even though I'm not on hardcore. And I'm sure at some point I'll come back here just to see if they have respawned. It's absolutely, sorry for your ears. It's absolutely worth it to make sure to stock up on stuff like that, because osmium is kind of rare and kind of a pain to find. But yeah, I didn't even realize this was here, man. That's really cool, actually. Well done, game. Well done. You have pulled a fast one on me. And here I was like, I'll find a golden chest, maybe. Instead, I found a cave. Oh, I see. Wait, it's red? Why is it red? The red is new? Okay, that's new and kind of terrifying, yeah. That's incredibly disconcerting. Congratulations. Got no idea what to make of it. But, I don't like it. But okay, now I know that, the sticky outy bit, yes, very complicated scientific name, sticky outsy bits. That is where they keep it. I'll take a sulfur. So the cave is here somewhere. That's here, yeah. Okay, it's a little bit left from the sticky outy bit in the sand falls. I don't know. Oh, it must be approaching nighttime. Yeah, it's probably approaching nighttime in this game. By the way, like what just happened to me now? Or like I'm busy running away from what I would normally put as my safe house, and like I'm going down here. This is why you put your safe houses or your way stations, whatever you want to call them. This is why you put them kind of close together, because if you don't, yeah, scary things happen. Like you're playing on hardcore and you look up and it's, oh dear, I seem to have run out of oxygen. There's no way stations nearby. Guess I'll die. You know what I need to build now that I have the resources is yeah, that's what I'll do next. I'll get those tier 4 boots and the tier 2 jump pack, because I think both of those will increase my speed tremendously. And yes, I sound like a certain president right now. But anyways, that will increase my speed to a tremendous amount. And I am also glad to see that the transformation index up in the top right is moving again, because otherwise this begins to feel like an idle game. And I absolutely hate it when games make you just sit there. It's like, oh, just stay in game 24 hours to finish it. It's like, ah, fudge off. At that point, I'd rather just cheat, see the end game. Like, I hate sandbagging in games. I really, truly do with my entire being. Like, the game's as long as it is, and then you're done. Like, it doesn't need to be longer. Just build a complete game. Don't build it trash. And then when it's done, let it end. You want it to be longer, put more content in. But it drives me crazy when devs are like, oh yeah, you're playing the game through too fast, so now we've... Oh, that's my idiot voice, but people, devs or whatever, will be like, oh yeah, you're playing the game too fast, so we've just made it 3 times as hard to get this other thing. It's like, yeah, but aren't you going to screw up the economy? Oh no, it'll be fine. Oh dear, we screwed up the economy. Okay, well, it's no longer worth mining, so we've reduced the price of miners. It's like, oh, that's just going to screw the economy even further. You know that, right? Oh, no, it's fine. We know what we're doing. In the meantime, everything is falling apart around them. Super alloy, osmium, sulfur, and aluminium. Sulfur, give me a super alloy and an aluminium. By the way, put this down. Then equip the jump jet. T2, T3 takes that plus super alloy into explosive powders. Then I've got the 5, T5. Okay, so get that. And this will be 3 sulfur, and I think it's 4 iridium. Just in case I'll get that, so I can 2 times explosive powder, and then immediately turn around and very much hope that my... Yeah, I had that feeling. Oh, whatever, that's fine. But I want to see how much those... Agility boost T2, T3 is... See, I can always go collect more sulfur, but I think that's going to be faster. In terms of just raw movement speed that I'm going to have. I think it'll do better than trying to do the other one. So I need to get another little bit of osmium. Get us... by the way, bioplastic nuggets, but he's down. Okay, and then we go to the advanced craft station and craft our agility boost T3, And then enjoy the fact that we are now fasty fast. Whee! And we can go higher than before. We can go a full floor actually. Nice. And if we go backwards, oh, that's high. Boy, that was high. Nice. That was fun. I used an O2 capsule, so I need to get more oxygen, which means I need more cobalt, which means I probably need to go to one of my miners. But seeing as I've dropped it, may as well go look. It's the problem, man. People are in the chat, but they don't talk. Like, conversation is hard. Let's go there. Let's go raining. Interesting, this gives me a lot of the other minerals. Oh, that's a hint. That is an interesting thing to have remain. I don't know if that's a bug or intentional. But it's a good bit of a hint. Like, go do this thing. Nice. Cool. And then I'll build my second explosive powder, which I'll then very happily pick up and turn around and use that for the jetpack T3. And then I'll have pretty much max upgrades on everything, which will make it a lot easier to explore. Then we go to visit the Stargate, and yeah, we'll see what else is out there. Cool. Jetpack T3, use explosive powder, osmium. Okay, why don't we put you down quick, and you, and you. And I need some osmium, please. Where did I put it? Here we go. Please sort. I need one Iridium. And I would like to craft some oxygen. And I would like to come here. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. I'll drop the fertilizer into here. And equip. Go to there. But yeah, I see why they say you shouldn't necessarily bother with mining it. It's a bit too much of a pain in the backside. Jetpack T3. 190. Nice. Okay, mining speed 1. Let's get that up to mining speed 2, 3. Okay, mining speed 2 is super alloy and silicon. And some more silicon, aluminium. Aluminium. Silicon. Okay. We just crafted a T2 and T3 and T4, one silicon, osmium, super alloy. Okay, that's very basically an easy one. Bam, bam, blam. Okay, we'll do this. Okay. Nice. Nice. That's the first mine. Go into here, transfer that out. Base, gonna be taking this food, put it in here. got a good reason to be holding it separate. Mushroom, put it down. Squash, put it down. Beans, put it in. And of this, we can afford to drop that off, drop that off, drop that off. And just keep the beans in my inventory as a tasty snack. Maybe 2 of them. Because health does tend to run out a little bit. And you can, in fact, get injured. Okay. I need to send up probably more rockets. Yeah. I don't even necessarily need it, but I wouldn't mind the uranium. I would actually love more fuel cells. Anyway, so let's do that and do that. One of those. So what can we construct? There we go. Iridium. Down doesn't matter. Go, go, go. Launch. And build another one. And 1, 2. Okay, but we have to wait for the asteroids from this one to finish before doing the other one. I like how there's like stuff in the air, yeah? Pretty cool. Okay. My biggest priority right now is just not to get hit by a freaking asteroid. Like, low-key, that's my goal. Three, 1, 2, 3. There you go.
How tall am I? I'm 130.
150, I think.
115.
50.
Oh, that
50 or 40?
Possible. I am not 6 feet tall.
150 centimeters. 6 foot is 182. Or 170 something. I can't actually remember the exact amount, but you're not 6 foot. And 6 foot's not that. Cool. Rocket. Rocket. Like, really don't even need the iridium. But the uranium, yeah, that I need. And I know the uranium mostly hits here anyway, so it'll be a good. Can't do. That's close. It's going to impact that wall. It's for the greater good. It's okay. Don't you want to reduce our dependence on oil? No? No, you don't want to reduce the dependence on oil? How bizarre. Okay, there. I'm gonna have to check underwater. It's there and there, and like around there in the front. Yeah, I like hitting here in the plateau. Luckily it's going to be staying around. The stuff that you can make though, which I've done before, and I was incredibly annoyed about, is you launch one while this is going, because it'll cancel it, and then you don't get all the asteroids, and that sucks. Okay, cool. We've almost doubled it, and biomass is actually getting up there. And the entire planet is 84 kilos. Nice. That is slow as heck, but it's moving, and so is this. And pressure is basically stationary, but I can't blame it. Okay. Where are you going? Oh yeah, going out here. Because we want to be collecting things. I mean, why not? I've got the time. Though really I want the uranium because I need the rods. And if you give it a little bit, the asteroid rock despawns, and then you can just grab the uranium. Okay. Man, I want to be able to mine that coal. Just let me mine the coal, man. It's so frustrating. I can see it. I can tell it's uranium because it glows, but I can't mine it. There we go. Come on. I'll have to come back. Yeah, and I saw a bunch back there, and then I'll just do a sweep of the water. The very safe drinking water, winky face. So what if it's called Manhattan Island? So what? It's not foreshadowing. You're foreshadowing. Your face is foreshadowing. Psst, it's foreshadowing. Okay, put that there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go bam, bam. Cool. They're all synchronized more or less now, which is good. It's a bit of a pain to have to run back here every time, but it's fine. 75 energy. I mean, we can do that. We can have 75. Yeah, we can build it. Got that. The bacteria samples I'll need to check. I think I can craft it. No, it's for this one. Three algae, 3 water. Okay, 6 algae, 6 water. Yeah, I can craft that. You don't need it till you do. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then once you do, you do. Like you really do. Give me a nice, please. Give me a water bottle. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I need a sulfur. 2 superalloy. Sulfur. Okay, there. I'm thinking I might make it like be here somewhere. Because I don't know another place you have to run through. Or maybe I'll make it branch off. Because I'm pretty sure I can branch something off in this direction here, yeah. Without like interrupting the world. And the domes are basically see-through anyways. Or maybe I'll put it on the ground. Yeah, it'd be an interesting look. Yeah, actually I'll do that. I'll put it on the ground. Okay. And that way it's not like stupid far. Because the last thing I want is to be running through the entire damn game just to get like one thing. It's a pain. 2 fertilizer. Okay, grabbing that. And it's over here. Cool. Got it. Don't tell me this is like the only viable attachment point. That'd suck. Yeah, it'd work, yeah. Dude, iron and titanium. Man, you go fast like this. Love it. We're not gonna think about the fact that there's not like... You know what? Science has said that we can't tell exactly. You know what? I'm not an expert. Much like that US judge. I'm not an expert and I can't define anything and I can't think about anything and my head doesn't work. And therefore, the scientists that I have paid to with the studies I have funded directly from the scientists who are my friends, because, you know, not that it would sway them, but, you know, I would stop funding them, obviously, if they stopped giving studies that say what I wanted to say. And those studies that I funded, because they're completely impartial and completely trustworthy, I swear, you can trust me, I'm a politician. They have said that it's absolutely safe to have uranium in your water supply. In fact, it's better because it makes the bacteria easier to find and eliminate later. No. Sorry, I misspoke. It doesn't make more bacteria, it makes the bacteria... I spend all this time talking garbage, never actually pick up the thing I need. Whoops. Okay, moving on. Like, I kind of want to have it come off to the left here, but I also want to do something to the right. I want to get it like a kind of vibe, you know? Like it feels like it's a bit of a lab of some sort. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. God damn it, Bobby. And now I need to go find some cobalt to replace what I just lost. Again, but it's fine. I still have to go and hunt around for iron, titanium, and all these things. So yeah, no, that's perfectly normal. Yeah, iridium in your water. You can see it's red, right? And it's less powerful than uranium, so clearly it's better for you. You know, uranium in your water supply is like a 2, iridium is like a 1. But eating meat now, that's a 7 in terms of killing the planet. You know, cow farts are really, really bad. Never mind the fact that all the water in the world's now radioactive, just about. Cow farts. This has nothing to do with me and the president of BP being friends. And if you say that, you are a terrible, horrible person that clearly doesn't understand science. And even though you shouldn't speak, even though I don't have a degree, but I can speak because I'm friends with a guy with a degree, and he says I can speak because him and I have had many, many coffee sessions, and I don't care how long you've spent researching, you can't know because you don't have the authority, because if you knew, you would agree with me, so you're not agreeing with me as proof you don't know. So there. Like, look at it. That's the most astounding chain of logic I've ever heard in my life. That is so circular. I think you formed a Mobius strip. Your logic's formed a Mobius strip, my friend. And incidentally, staggeringly incorrect. But, you know, when you deal with Mobius strip logic, you must accept that not all as appears. You appear right, but then you're told you're wrong, and you just kind of have to accept that that's how the world works now. Yeah, that's what you're here for. Hot button political commentary. Hard hitting, ice cold takes. Pre-approved by the government and science. How do you know it's pre-approved? Well, you see, every take I want, I send an email and make sure that I am factually correct. But wouldn't that warn them if they were going to be an expose? It could warn them, but that way we don't accidentally misrepresent the science. God damn it. Anyways, look at that 3 reactor things and plenty of uranium. Explosive powder, which is sulfur and iridium. Beam. Oh, look at that. I have iridium just hanging around the man. Who knew? And 3 water bottles. Well, let me go sort out the Bam Bam first. Accurately, the Bang Bang. Mushroom. Squash. Beans. Eggplant. But really, like, it's basically the narrowest margin in the world by which I'm ahead. Like, it looks like it's amazing, but I'm basically trading water in terms of, like, you know, what I need versus what I can do versus what I'm doing. But anyways. Fancy dance moves blind you to reality. Bam! That's really pretty though. Okay, I do like this. What? What am I supposed to put in? Do I put beans in? What am I? Okay. Maybe a flower? Do I put in flowers? Where's the biodomes? Oh, it produces tree bark. I see. Yes, that is different. No, I had not thought of it. Okay. That's... yeah. Okay. Gonna be putting tree bark in there, dropping off the flowers because I have a lot. I'm tempted to build another 2 or 3 of these. I really do like the flower spreaders. I'm gonna be building one of these as well at some point. Microchip, deconstruction, and 3 superalloy. Deconstruction takes 2 silicon, 2 magnesium, silicon, magnesium, 2, 3. Deconstruction. Okay, we're gonna be putting this down somewhere. Ah, it's small. Okay, cool. We can drop it here, I think. Okay, that's probably... that's way more fun than it should be. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll probably get ice like this now that I think about it. Anyways. One super alloy, and I've got another generator. And then I really don't think I'm going to be needing any more for like a long while. Because, yeah. What's the most unsafe feeling spot I can put it at? Here? Right here? No? Oh, I know where I'm trying to build new life into the world. This is... the universe will inform me where I need to put it. Ah, capstone of the economy, I see. Put it on. There we go. Safe. Safety. Safety and security. 7.2, 7.2, still 7.2. Just, you know, basically no oxygen. But, yeah, considering the one thing that almost doesn't much oxygen is an entire freaking biolab. And, like, I probably could build another one, like, back here. But I don't want to. I want to keep this, like, a little... could I do a bench? Yeah? Not a park, but a bench. Just, like, a little hint that we could be chilling in here. I'm not sure what to do next. Pressure is okay. Biomass is climbing pretty decently. We should be at almost lakes. Yeah, see, almost complete. I figured lakes will be done at 50. And then whatever comes after just comes after. Oxygen is pretty darn high. Heat is kind of stagnant, and so is pressure. I really don't know if there's something that you could be doing significant amounts of heat and pressure with though. 17. Like, the ore extractor is basically as good as a heater. Plus, like, a drill. I'm just gonna have to build more of these. Which means I'm gonna have to find a bunch more osmium. And unfortunately the tier 2 ore extractors. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to build a bunch of tier 3 drills because I need a bunch more pressure. And I need to send a few more pressure rockets. What do tier 3 drills take? Iron, titanium, aluminium. Okay. One, two. And guess what? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I want to feel like these drills have a problem with spot. Nom 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 nom. Screw this spot, man. Damn it. No, that's not where I want you. Yes! Perfection. They all hate that one spot. That's a very deep drill. And like, as much as I'd love to, but osmium's not exactly the most common of resources. So I'll probably go back to the osmium cave and get a bit more. But until I get like a solid source of osmium, I'm kind of tight in terms of how much I can be spending. And like, as unfortunate as it is, that's kind of the reality of my situation. Like, I don't want to burn through all the osmium I have and then have to turn around and start like trying to deconstruct stuff and so on and so forth. Rocket engine, iridium to uranium. And super alloy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. I do want to try to launch a T2 rocket again and see what it does, but for now. I need to check those biomass unlocks, don't I? Yeah, I haven't checked that in a little while. What is going to be next? 175 biomass. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm going to buy. Then build a bunch of those, have oxygen shoot up. Yeah. I don't know why trees grow on a water surface, but we're just going to leave that. A T2 seed spreader is going to be nice. That's where you get bark from. I don't need bark right this second. And I don't need much of the stuff in there. I have all the upgrades. So let's go explore, shall we? Yeah, I think that'll be a good idea. Maybe an extra water, just in case. Top up the O2. Just a little bit of a squash. And a bit of a mushroom. Nom nom. Cool, let's go. Like, I've never been there, but I kind of want to clean out the rest of this, but I know kind of what's in there, so I don't, like, it doesn't appeal to me because I don't think there's much. But I do know I see like a massive Stargate crashed here somewhere. So there's that. Ah, hell no. I might place it on this lake actually when I get there. But I imagine This is where it's gonna be, and nice, we also got a Great Lakes. What I think I'll do after this actually is going to be to get download the footage, basically compress it into a bunch of extra episodes, re-record like a voiceover, maybe play it in like 4 or 5x, and see what I can do. If I ever manage to find more golden chests, I can put together like a video walkthrough. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, yeah, that'll be the easy way. That's working smarter. That is a giant ass chasm in which I can almost assuredly say I would die if I fell. It's kinda just morbid desert. The rest of it. I wish those consoles for the maps wouldn't be so blasted expensive to build. Because I personally wouldn't mind building a whole bunch more of them, because, yeah. I'd love to see them. And I know the gate is somewhere to the south. But, I don't know how to get there. But I have learned that apparently it's a bit lucrative to explore areas like this. And go be seeing like what is here. Yeah, well, seeing as I don't know this area, I'll do myself a favor and smack one of these down. The other thing they serve to do is make it a lot, I do mean lot easier, when I have to like haul resources from one section to another. Hell of a lot easier to be able to go to like the way station, and then I can sort what I want first, and you know, prioritize and all that good stuff, as opposed to a lot of the rest of the garbage that you often have to deal with. Whew. That is pretty. My eyes want to like clip. You know, just staring at a moon. That's probably the most like indulged I've ever been in this darn game, just because it's, you get a bit of a view, but it looks big. Like that is terrifyingly big. Like I would be very uncomfortable if I saw that in real life. I'd be like, we gotta die. Mommy, is how we die. Yes, Billy, yes it is. I don't wanna die. That's okay, Billy, now close your eyes. Ask the nice man to make it fast. I see a lot of silicon in this valley. I don't know what's in here. I assume something, like there must be here. Something. I can still see my base ping, so I know it's possible to get in. Aha. He's there. And I'm also pretty sure I know where I'm going to make my next way station. Yeah, it'll definitely be here somewhere. This is what, Iridium? It's an Iridium cave. It's pretty good. I don't need Iridium, but good to know it's here. Could swear I saw green though. If I start eating the 30, then I'm gonna be in trouble, but until then. There we go. Normally I don't like to cut so close, but I'm going to prefer to try travel light here. So what I'm going to do is pull iron, get a bit of this, get to titanium as well, just while I'm at it. Little bit iron, please. Thank you. Because I know where that cave is from here. I know it's down there. But this way I've got enough to put a locker down and fill it up with all the stuff I found. Because none of this is like, I could keep the rod. That's a pretty big deal. But a lot of it is like, I can get a lot of this. I don't really need much. And even that I'm already mining. It's just like, even their rod, I'm like half tempted to go put it down, but some habits die hard. Anyways, my hydration is low. Wouldn't have guessed. A big part of that of this game, though, you gotta keep in mind where the heck your exit is. But I should have enough oxygen to make it around here. Oh, there's a craft. That's interesting. Now I'm gonna build the base. Titanium, iron. And that's the other thing I've learned. You always want to have enough to be able to build the base on you. Even if it'll severely, and I mean like incredibly severely, limit your ability to like haul stuff for the first chunk. But if you're playing hardcore, it's about the only way not to die, like constantly. Like you have to be able to just pop one down and pick it back up. And the resource trade-off, I think, is more than worth it. Because ultimately your other option is like run out of resources and die. Just die. It's not that great. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to do, but I get it. Like, again, I'm not exactly playing the game from the pre-alpha, so I'm not exactly playing the game like completely, totally, and utterly fresh. So some of the stuff I know. A lot of this is new to me, though. I have not seen like this area before, ever. What I am gonna do is run my way back. Maybe grab some iron. Like enough to build the locker. Because yeah, what I had to do initially was be putting down a way station every friggin' time, and then if I ever wanted like resources or something, I'd have to actually go and turn around and then ferry everything to where I wanted it or needed it, because otherwise I wouldn't get it. But this way seems pretty good. It's pretty good like that. Like this isn't a big problem. At least with things the way they are now, yeah. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't need that. I don't need that. And I can run back and drop it off. Did you just drop it so it can despawn? Yes, yes I did. Why? Don't you care about the environment? No, not really. Not in this instance. It's because I know I dropped it here somewhere. And a bit of this. No, the iron's important, yeah. I don't need is magnesium. Surprisingly, I need titanium. Didn't expect that. May have to run back to drop off what I found so far, but it'll be fine. Like, you eventually need to put your foot down and be like, I'm not gonna die, because I'm too stubborn to frickin' spend 30 seconds to find this other thing that I need. Okay, so that's an Iridium cave. I say an Iridium cave, not the Iridium cave, but there you go. I would love to know when my left-right suddenly got fucked. But, some mysteries will never be solved, I guess. At least until I restart the computer and it turns out I've been like a software glitch or something stupid. Yeah, it's a pretty decent haul. Do what I can with the money for, so I can be dropping that down. There you go. Now pick one of those up, drop that down, drop that down, drop that, drop that. I'm gonna keep the osmium with me because I do actually care about that. Drop that, sort that. And these three can go in there. And the iridium rod can go in, and that's what I need to build another way station. Cool. I have not seen ice in a while. Because I do not think I can see ice anymore, because I have the sneaking suspicion that ice is done. Which is why I think the deconstruction thing is probably pretty good. This is how you get out. Like you run along this ridge, I imagine. But anyways, we're going to the Stargate. What looks like a Stargate. Stargate! I see a lot of resources here, which implies some stuff's crashed, but I don't see any Iridium or things like that. So I'm pretty good on that front. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I see this. Gonna be deep. Maybe. Might be. So how do I get in here? Up here. So we're gonna be using this for two things. One, to mark how the hell to get in and out. And two, to be like, okay. Here is my little living compartment. Bit of silicon, bit of iron please, thank you very much. Go in here, do this. Then we look at what it takes to build one of these. Iron, silicon, magnesium, cobalt, superalloy. Okay, I'm not going to be smacking that together. Unless I find the ingredients, in which case I am just going to be slapping that together out of nowhere. Okay, nice. Rocket. Rocket's good. You remember you're looking carefully because this game likes to kind of put items down and be like, oh, there's an item. Did you see it? I don't know. I think, and I would guess that this one probably has a thing somewhere. I mean, I don't know how much else I actually need, bruh. Okay, that's flooded. It's picked a big difference, but it gets easier to turn around and stuff like that. Yeah, that's flooded as well. And I wonder why I'm hearing a bunch of white noise and why my game audio is not streaming. Wait. Remove Planet Crafter. Okay, tap back in. Okay, audio. Add. Why is Planet Crafter not considered an executable? Oh. You know what it probably is? I think I know what it is. At some point I switched over what I'm using. And so I bet it isn't picking up Planet Crafter as a game that it can capture audio from. Even though I can clearly hear the audio. Clear as freaking day. Okay. I'm gonna need to try fix this. So I'll be back if I can fix it. If I can't, then you know, you can't. But I don't know why the game has no audio. It shouldn't be too bad considering the game's basically silent. But I don't. There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't be capturing. Wait. Application audio remove. Yes. Add capture. Application audio output capture. Create new. Okay. Planet Crafter add. Yeah. Okay. And there you go. You should be hearing the game now. And we take it down so you can actually hear me above the game. And it should be mixed pretty nice. I know we can do like this and I'll still be pretty audible. I don't know what the hell is going on with my mic. Wait. And replug in there. Boom. Boom, baby. Left and right, perfectly balanced. And we jump up and down and shoot and do all the things, and there you go. It's still a damn quiet game. And I don't know why it's so quiet. But here we go. Audio fixed. Everything sounds beautiful again. I was busy, I'm gonna say exploring, although some people would probably insist invading is a better word. That buried wreck. I got into a section that was underwater. And yeah. I'm gonna be going through there next. And I'm glad to see I've basically got everything I need to like set up a mini platform. But moving on. Beans. Okay, cool. I don't even think I really need the water bottle here, but I'll take it with me. I don't think it hurts. Now in we dive. By the way, there's no point in deconstructing these. At least right now, the game glitches out a bit and it doesn't, like it'll keep re-rendering them, so it's a pretty good way to grind up iron if you want to infinitely spawn it by glitching the game. I, however, don't care about iron that much because I've got the ore extractors, so as they do a little more than get in the way, I don't really see the point. Ah, it's underwater. Okay, that's frustrating. I need to apply my mind. The country I'm from, apply your mind is a saying. Slightly sarcastic, kind of rude to tell somebody to, well, not rude, but it's like a, like actually telling somebody actually think, like actually use your head. It isn't quite assumed like the for once that you might assume it to be. It isn't like use your head for once, but it is a bit rude to say. But anyways, we're gonna apply our minds. It comes to navigating this rack. And I'm gonna be doing my best to loop back as much as possible. That way I'm more likely to remember where the heck I am and not as likely to get lost. So that's back out. Cool. And I think I might go be doing just a run back. So it'd be worth it. And I'll just strip everything, then put it in crates inside my base. Okay, cool, got it. I do kind of wish I could be like dropping down a flare or something, like an area lamp. I wonder, how well does it light an area up actually? That's a good question. I wanna try drop down an area lamp in the middle of those things. Like basically be putting it down and light up the whole place, see if I can actually see something. Make the spot in the game usable. Okay. Magnesium and cobalt, so I don't need that. I need one of those. Can take everything else just about. And there we go. In it to win it. I'm just keeping an eye on my water. My water's down by a third. Okay. Yeah. And yes, I'm going to say it because that makes me feel reassured that I've noticed it. Practicing the old Japanese train conductor style of, well, conducting myself. That's, although you can't place it underwater, but you can place it over water. That'd be a pity. That's a pity. I'm kinda cool if I could just drop it on and be like, light up this area. I mean, could we get white? The whitest white that ever did white, please? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Would have been nice to have like a lamp I could use underwater, but can always get what we want, can we? The other thing is, part of the reason I do it this way is then your inventory kind of acts as a natural reminder to force you to go back. Warp gate, there we go. These months of work are going to be lost. All the hard work you put in over these months. Whatever, not here to critique grammar. Basically not my forte either, so I'm gonna... Okay, up the left. What we're gonna be doing next. Next time I'm gonna go there for now. Always better to make superfluous trips than not enough. Because you can always go back in. Hard to come out with nowhere to. Though, yeah. I would have liked to see a way you can like get the guy to be plugged in or something. To like a lake. So you could just be like, here's a lake, we'll do a water source or something that you could just access and fill up your water. Because like, if you're doing mass terraforming, at some point you'd be like, yo, you know what would be nice? Like a button I can hit to just... Oh boy. Okay. was saying, oh yeah, would it be nice? A button I can hit to just get this other thing here. You know, something like that. That'd be kind of cool. What's the point here? I guess for this chest. I don't know if this is considered part of it or not. I mean, okay. I like the underwater area. I see it. I don't think it's necessarily usable. But hey, it's still cool that it exists. It's interesting to deal with a flooded ship. I would also love to see your O2 going down, chipping into your health. I think that'd make it, because food's already kind of scarce and kind of not. Like, there's a bit of a toss-up on how important food is at the moment. But if you, like, every time you forgot about your water or something, yeah, your food dropping, your health dropping down, and be like, ah, shoot. You know, food scarcity gets to be a much more real problem in the game. But hey, I guess it's what's experience do you want the players is what I want, you know? Like, I'm way too lazy to do that stuff. That's why I'm doing game design. Although I do want to write a book. Like playing games. But yeah, I imagine, and as I understand the creative process at least, a large part of the start of it is you sitting down and basically going, well, what do we want the player to experience? What do we want to do? What do you want? As one particular group so loves to ask, what do you want? Well, in the case of this, kinda like right now I'm a bit dubious because I feel like I'm getting away. Because I don't see any resources. I suspect this is just like, yep, Emperor of nothing right here. Empire of sand and dirt. But yeah, like, if that tore into your health, that thud was actually a reminder that your health's low. That way you still get the feedback, but it'd be terrifying because it's like you're about to die. And even if you immediately get food and water again, like, you're still about to die. Like, sorry, oxygen and water. You're still about to die. Like, you give a guy a food bar and like a health bar that goes up slowly. And that'd screw with you. That'd screw with me as a player. Nothing else. Like, oof. Because, you know, you look up your food bar's low, you look up your food bar's low, you look up your health bar's low, it's like, ah, shit. And as a player, if you know that health's difficult to regenerate and slow, it gives you that, like, a feeling of, ah, shit. You know, like, nothing you can do is going to be saving you right now. And you're going to have to actually be careful for the next little while. Lovely.
Yep.
Where was I? Oh yeah, catching up. So then like that might be a different way I do this game, and like admittedly that's based around like screwing with a player, right? Like if you play a game like that, there's no ways you're not gonna feel stressed. Because what it is a game like this likes to have lots of little problems. Like it's a lot of stuff to manage. It's very easy to forget about things, and because it's a lot of little problems, you're gonna end up having them like basically add up. The system like that, and that adding up, I think, will be like psychologically more stressful than just about everything else. Because that's the idea that you don't just get a zone out and like, oh no, I just got my health, it's cool. You'd have a scenario where now you have to manage, because it will creep up on you and it will kill you. And like you can go further and go, okay, so if your food's not above a minimum, you start like your health doesn't necessarily go down until it hits 0, but if it's not above half, your health doesn't go up. You know, do the Minecraft thing, and that also is just like stress for the player. Because, you know, now you can't zone out and just play the game. You gotta... Oh, that's new. It's not molten yet though, so no real purpose in exploring it. But oh, you know what this is? I saw someone mention the red desert. I think that's what this is. I think this is the red desert where I think... Yeah. Yeah, this is the red desert. Ooh. Oh my. Deconstruct everything. Oh, that's interesting. Must be a DNA mutator. That's a food thing. Oh, I see what they're going for. Thank you very much, sir. The main goal is to build back to the crash site. Where? Okay. Well, with that, I think I'm gonna drop. Cheers, everyone. I will be back later.